Everybody. Hi guys. I had to jump on a couple minutes early. I know Pat was just finishing up, but they have to get us shared into the event group. So I'll wait a few minutes for you guys to come on while I pull myself up and turn myself down. I don't want to do that. Hello, come on in. How is everyone doing today? Thank you for spending a part of your Saturday with me. Hi, Lisette. Hello. Hi, Cheryl. I don't know what's happening with I don't have any comments. Oh, here we go. That's good. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Shannon. Aw, thanks. She cut off almost 4 inches. I like it better now. When I was in there washing, I was like, oh my gosh, I hardly have any hair. Hi, Carrie. Hello, Liz from East Texas. Hi, Melissa. Hey, Melissa, if you message me, I'll send you that print that you were looking for. Send me a message, because I promise I won't remember. Hello, Miss Sue. How are you? Hi, Pam. Thank you for sending to the crew. Hey, Misty, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. So I want to thank Deb. This is her very first event, and I want to thank you for asking me to be in it. I am honored to be in this with you. They try to scalp you. If you're not watching or if you're not in the free group, it's in my description. You can watch all the presenters all in one place. So click on the link. Hello, Nancy. Hi, Tracy. Aw, thank you, Lori, my girl. Thank you. Yeah, they cut a bunch off. I couldn't believe how long it was. Almost 4 inches. Feels so much better and it looks so much healthier. And hi, Glenda. How are ya? Hi, Colette. So this is the Buzzworthy Bee event. So we had to incorporate bees and like bee phrases. So I did not know what to do. Of course, that's my motto. I don't know what to do. I'll just wait to the last minute. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you, Tracy. So I cut out a tag. Thank God I always have wood in the garage because it just comes in handy. You always have a project if you have wood. Thank you so much, Kamari. So I cut out this tag and I drilled the hole in it. And we're going to use this, make a little shelf sitter. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you so much. If you feel it in your heart, sprinkle this out there. Throw me some love. Okay, and then I have this free printable that I got on Etsy. It's called Botanical Bees. And I printed it on rice paper because that's my new obsession. It was fabric for a while, and then I did tissue paper the other day and rice paper, but now I'm back to the rice paper because I just think it's beautiful. Hi, Stephanie. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do my wood with Waverly Truffle. We're going to make it chippy because I don't know. My regular followers, I like chippy, I like vintage. I like some primitive, not too prim, but some. And I just love it to look vintage and dirty and old. So we're going to go. Thank you for following, Sandra. Hi, Luann. Thank you so much, Misty. You guys are the best. So I'm just going to take this 1-inch chippy brush. I'm not going for like a full coverage. Again, if you look behind me, I like neutral colors. I like vintage and, you know, nothing clean looking. I used to, but I've definitely changed. I've changed what I like. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Donna from Alabama. You got your rice paper, Lisette? Yay. And you guys, I'm actually going to take, this is just an old Arm & Hammer cleaner, all-purpose cleaner that I had, and I saved the spray bottle. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of water on because I don't want this to be thick. So that's how we're going to take care of that. it feels weird. Like I'm so used to 45 minutes or 30 minutes. I'm like, what am I going to do for an hour? But I guess you just don't have to rush. You can talk and visit and while you're working. So yeah, I just went out and randomly cut this piece of wood. I didn't follow any template or anything. I wasn't too worried about the size. I just want you to be, I'm going to take it to my booth to sell. Because I had some requests for the bees, so just a shelf sitter is all she wanted. Hi, Terry from Alabama. Hi, Vivian from California. Michelle, hello. You got rice paper too? Yes. Hi, Carol. I'm so glad you're here, my friend. I know you said work gets in the way of you catching me live, so I'm glad you're able to see me today. Now we're just gonna give it a dry. Hello. Will entertain me? Entertain me. Hi, Janie. We've had some beautiful, beautiful projects thus far. I hope I can follow suit. For anybody new to my page, my name is Christina, and my page is The Rust Covered Cottage. Hi, Shelby. Hello, Patty. And if you end up liking what you see, I hope you decide to give me a follow and join me on some more of my lives. I'm live every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 10 a.m. and sometimes extra days, depending on events and what I can get and craft around the clock. But I try to stick to the Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I'm excited. I rusted up a bunch of metal, and here we're going to use this rusty washer for the tag. I think it looks amazing. Which rice paper did I get? Let me grab it. It's right here. I don't know the name because it just has a bunch of foreign Japanese writing on it, but I can hold that up so that you can get a screenshot of it. I got it on Amazon, or you could send me a private message and I'll send you the link. But that's all. I don't really know what it is. Here's the brand right there, whatever that means. And you know, I've never used it before. I seem to like this okay. I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to, so let's just say that. My friend Stephanie used it on one of her lives, and she sent me the link, and that's why I ordered that one. Hi, sweet Betsy. How are you? My fellow Ohioan. I live in Northeast Ohio. I'd like to see, where are you guys watching from? I know I saw a couple people say. I love knowing where people are viewing me from. Where'd my comments go? Oh, did you, Lisette? San Antonio. Hello. Hi, Pat. I can't wait to see your finished project, honey. I had to get off and get my ducks in a row. Hi, Mel. Hello, lady with the new do. You guys, my hair was so bad. Thank you, Melinda. Welcome, Janice. Oh, no, I'm live, Nana. I'm live. You caught me, girl. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Watching from Florida. Hi, Valerie. Thank you for sprinkling. Connecticut. I was there when I was a child once. Milford, Connecticut. My grandpa had a trucking company up there. Oh, thank you, Pam. You're so kind. I just love you guys. Hi, Hi, Sheila. Well, I'm glad you're here from Michigan. Hey, Denny girl. How are you? Thanks for coming on, you guys. I appreciate you all so much. You guys, the sun's out here in Northeast Ohio. It's kind of chilly, but the sun's out. My dog is just loving it. He's laying on the couch in front of the big picture window, just baking in the sun. Watching from Tennessee. Oh, thanks, Denny. She cut a lot off, almost 4 inches. Quebec. Colorado. Hi, Penny. Welcome, Roberta. Hello, sweet Robin. How are you? Robin, where are you located? I feel like I know, but I don't remember. And see, I don't like my hair down. It's still going to be in a bun all the time or under a hat because that's just the girl I am. For those of you coming on, I'm just spraying with water because I don't want my chalk paint to be too thick. And you know how sometimes when you get chalk paint, it is just thick as can be. Sunny and cold in Georgia. I have my window open and you guys might be able to hear the neighbor children. They're out there playing and that does not bother me a bit because kids don't play enough anymore. They're always attached to their devices. So like they're loud because they jump on their trampoline and everything. And I love it. I just love it because they need to get out there and play. Get off those darn iPads and phones. Yeah, I love the buns. Hello, sweet Sarah. How are you? Thank you, Amy. Hello, Sherry. You guys just make me so happy. Yeah, it's my debut for my haircut. When I was live on Thursday, I had to hurry up and rush off because I had an appointment. Thank God my hair studio is close. I made it in plenty of time. Oh, thanks, Jan. I appreciate that. That's right, Lisette. They need to play. We used to play in the creek. My mom used to lock the door and tell us to come back at lunchtime or dinner time. Thank you for sprinkling. These kids nowadays don't know how good they have it. They're like, get outside, get your chores done, get outside, and don't come back. I mean, did you guys grow up like that too? Like, we played outside all the time. You looked to see where your friends' bikes were to find out where they were. You didn't text them or call them. Thank you, Shelby. I appreciate that. I share impressions. This is Truffle by Waverly. Whoop, let me move my fingers. And I'm just spraying water on it, Carol, just to thin it down a little bit. It's just plain water. Hi, Crafty Creations. I'm glad you're here. Yes, be home by the time the street lights come on. Oh, thank you, Pat. That's exactly it. And now these kids, I know with my son, and he's going to be 34 in May, he was a gamer, and he still is. Like, it is insane. Like, I used to have to threaten to, like, lock his system up in the trunk of my car and force him to go outside. I don't know. I don't get it. Hello, Deb. Thank you for having me, my friend. What a great event it's been so far. Yeah, like we weren't allowed to, like we had to play, and we did. Like we loved it. We played. These kids nowadays, they don't even know what it's like to get dirty. Hi, Gina. Wait, did I say hi to you, Gina? If I did, hi again. If I didn't, I'm sorry, because I do remember seeing you. Okay, so we just have a rough coating. Nothing perfect. Oh, I agree, Pat. And we had a pool growing up, like just an above ground, 24-foot round pool. And in the summer, we'd wake up and we'd have our bowl of cereal and we'd do our chores and we'd swim until our parents made us get out for lunch. And then we had to sit there for 30 minutes to go back in because, you know, you had to wait 30 minutes after eating to go in the pool. Could not get in the group. Could not get me in the group. I don't know. Kamiri, are you on here? They said they couldn't find me in the group. I rode my bike everywhere and I was a kid. Just wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, geez. That gaming stuff. It's ruining these children. I remember, like, we lived on a road that ran parallel with, like, a main street in our small town. And this was back, I mean, I'm 53. I'll be 54 this year. And my mom would send us to our little hometown pharmacy because my parents both smoked. She would write a note, please allow Chris, my daughter, to buy me a pack of whatever cigarettes she smoked. And they would sell it to us. Like they would, with just a note. Crazy. Okay. Hi, Robin. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Okay, now this is just a piece of an old pillar candle that I had. Hi, Brenda. And I'm gonna make it look even chippier by just taking this and rubbing it. I know a lot of you are familiar with this, but some may not be. It's kind of like the Vaseline effect to achieve some chippiness. It's just a little less messy. I did my whole hutch with the Vaseline. I mean, I love it, but it is a little messy. I'm gonna do around that hole there, focusing on the edges. Well, I'm glad you guys came to my page. I'm not too worried about the center because we have the printable. I just want the outside. Actually, the outside is going to be probably covered too. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm chatting about the good old days. That's what I'm doing. So I just rubbed it on the edges of the back. And we're still going to paint the front because we want the light color for under our printable. And now I'm using Waverly Plaster. And I'm going to take another one of those 1-inch chip brushes. I used to get my cigarettes and my parents, they didn't even know. Yeah, like we would save our lunch money, like, because we had to be cool for, a brief period. And we would go buy cigarettes, signing their names. Oh, to be young again. So funny. I'm just taking an old napkin. I keep them laying here on my table. And I'm going to go over this with my plaster. Again, a real random coat. Welcome, Celeste. Oh, Kamiri. Everybody's having trouble with the group. I know I couldn't find Pat in the group. I had to go to her page. But I watched Cindy and the lady before her, Fran, in the group. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but I had to do the same thing. Can you guys hear the kids? See, that's music to my ears. I just love it. I love that they're out there playing. They do get loud, don't get me wrong. Like when we're out there in the summer, I'm swimming, and I'm floating, just trying to get a tan and relax. And they're pretty loud, but it doesn't even upset me. I love hearing it. Love it. I commend their parents for this day and age to have them go out and play like that. It's almost unheard of. So what's everybody got planned today? I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. I got to figure out something for us to eat for dinner because I didn't get anything out. Maybe I'll just say, hey, honey, you want to go eat somewhere? Oops. Get that piece of bristle off of there. Welcome, Jan. Yes, all you new people, thank you for watching. I hope if you like what you see, you'll decide to give me a follow. Oh, sweet Mandy, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. It probably won't be done like this much. It'll probably still be ball caps and buns because that's life. Ball caps and buns. She's like, why do you want to cut? I said, because I do nothing with it. I put it up on my head constantly. Thank you, Joanne. Creating a spindle bunny? Hi, Melissa. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I am. Just a 1-inch chimp brush, whatever you want to call it. Chip brush. I got them in bulk on Amazon. They were like $7.99 for a bunch of them, or $6.99 or something. Oh, Patty. Yeah, I would be done too. How are you, my friend? Yes, welcome, Melissa. Tracy Van, you're here. Dog from the groomer. Mine just went last week. Yes, we do. That'd be great. Buns and what did I even say? Buns and ball caps? Yeah, that was it. Welcome, Robin. I'm glad you're here. I guess I should have probably got my scraper out because who knows? Oh, good thing I put it back where it's supposed to be. Hi, Deb. How are you, my girl? Thanks for hopping on. You guys, I got this cute little, this is a free printable on, did I say Etsy before? I meant Pinterest. This was a free one. And I printed it up on some rice paper. Thanks, Betsy. You're so kind. You guys are all so nice. Your hair's so long you can sit on it. Well, see, mine was down like past my bra strap, and I didn't even like leaving it down when I slept because, you know, you turn your head and it's pulled. Like, I was over it. Back in the day when I was thin, up till about 10 years ago, my hair was always short, like a short pixie, and it was all messy. But I can't do that anymore. My face got a little fuller than it used to be. Hi, Michelle. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for watching. So this is what we have, guys. And now we're just going to, actually didn't even do the sides. We're going to take the scraper and we're just going to scrape. And you can do as much, you know, like you could. The achievement that you get is how much you want to do. Do you know what I mean? If you don't like it super chippy, I like to go in different directions too. It kind of gives it like a natural chippy look. Now remember, I didn't do a whole lot in the middle because we're covering that up. I got around the hole because we want that to look aged. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, see, Terry, mine too. I put it in a loose, low pony because sometimes my head even hurts from having it up so much. It's just annoying. I mean, I'm grateful I have healthy hair, but it's annoying. And I should have laid something down because this can be messy, chipping all this off. Janie, is your hair long too? I think the photo that you sent me, it was up. So see, this is just what I want right here. Because our print's going to be in the center. Do around the top up here. And you can kind of tell there's like a shininess. You could tell where the candle wax was. Like if I hold it like this, the reflection of the light, I can kind of tell where it is. Yeah, it's been long, always been long. I sent Lisette some pictures of mine when it was short. It was short. And that's a pain too, because then you got to go so often and get it cut, you know, to maintain its shape. Okay. Ooh, barbecue season's going to be starting up soon, isn't it, girl? When do you usually start helping your son in his food truck? Let me clean up my surface just a little bit with some wipes. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I can't believe how nice everybody is in this community. Like, if you're ever feeling down, just go live. Everybody makes you feel so much better. Oh my goodness, Deb, how are you? My hair is not thick. My hair is so fine. I just have like a medium amount of it. It is like, it's not thick at all. Very fine. I'm gonna let this space clear off a little bit. I mean, dry up a little bit, not clear off. This time I'm gonna lay this piece of paper towel down because I wanna do our edges. Because I was gabbing and forgot. So I'm just gonna get my paintbrush back out of the water, dip into the lid, and do the sides. I'll finish the back when I'm not live because this is a sold item. I have to take it out. I don't know if I'm going tomorrow or Monday. I gotta send pictures for approval first. See if she wants any, if it's exactly what she wanted. Just trying not to touch the sides, guys. Sorry if I'm missing your comments. I love tags. Do you guys like tags? I just think they're so fun. Before I started my business page, I used to always make the door rounds and the door tags. I've always just loved them. My first bee craft this year, yeah, I did a couple last year. Before I had my page, when I watched Sarah, I think I did that birdhouse that she made look into a beehive. I did some plaques. I sold it also, I don't even remember. I love all tags too, Lori. I don't know why. I just really, really like them. Good. Sherry, you like tags too? I don't know. There's just something about them. Bees in a hive now. Oh, Denny, do you have a shop? Like, do you sell your items? I always wonder what creators do with all their stuff, all the stuff that they make. I'm working on a website. It's live, but I'll post things in there. I'll just have to rotate like I do now back and forth from my booth to, are you really, Robin? From my booth to the website. See what sells where. Okay, now I'm just gonna take my scraper again and we're just gonna scrape. Scrape, scrape, scrape. And if you don't like a lot of chippy, just use very little candle. Or don't do any chippy at all. I mean, this would be beautiful too, like done shabby, or even clean like farmhouse with no chipping. There we go. Now I'm just gonna wipe this off. And I will do this after the live, but I'm not going to worry about doing it right now. Because we got things to do, girls. We got things to do. Empty that into my trash. I went ahead and cleaned my room here and swept my floor and everything. And I should have waited until after. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Just a chippy old tag. Sorry, gotta have a surface that's not gonna get it ruined. Okay, so I'm gonna take some Mod Podge and we are gonna get our bee print on there. For those of you that may not have seen, this is the print that I'm using. It's called Botanical Bees. I just love the simplicity of it. I think it's very, very pretty. Am I missing? Welcome, Mary. I'm glad you're here. Welcome, Kelly. Thank you guys for being here. And I am doing the iron-on method. Because I like that. I mean, I don't mind the wrinkles either, but I like the easiness of the iron-on method. My dog's a Morkie and I get his little fine hairs everywhere. Even when you don't know they're there, they're there. He's not considered an or a hypoallergenic because they're a Morkie and a Maltese, so it's not a full breed. And he does shed, like he does shed. I'm so surprised. Making sure I get my edges, you guys. Work for a bank, and can you believe that today at work customer stole my phone? What? Wow, okay, Stephanie. Enjoy your day. Carol, what the heck? Okay, so we have that on there. And I was going to use my water pen and feather the edges, but instead I made the print the size that it is because I want to just sand the edges off. Hi, Amy. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. That is crazy. People these days are something, I'll tell you. What a world we live in. Hi, Barbara. How are you? You guys, it's so weird. The two devices that I have, my iPad's here, my phone's there, and they're so different with the delay. A bank, cameras everywhere. People don't care. They literally do not care. We live in the world where everybody wants something for nothing now. Hi, Kim. Okay, so I'm gonna just stand up here a little bit so I can see, make sure this is straight and see where I want it. because I want my bees to show. Got to show the bees, right? Okay. And I have this little iron. It's a Cricut Easy mini press, but this was a gift. I used to always make hats and t-shirts and stuff, and my daughter got it for me. Otherwise, I'd have the travel iron from Walmart because I wouldn't pay $50 for it. I guess that's my point. And then we're going to make a bow. We're definitely going to make a bow because she wants one of my rag bows on it. Oh, my dog is loving the sunshine coming in from the windows. I have sliding glass doors right here into my living space, and he's just laying on the carpet in the sun. He's going to be charged with felony. He also took my notebook with sensitive information. Oh my heavens. Wow. I just don't get it. Yeah, definitely a world of entitlement. It's so frustrating. Give me, give me, give me. It's so frustrating. I'm not going to go on that tirade though. I thought I just moved with my top half. I thought I moved my paper. Hi, Michelle. That's right. Northeast Ohio, too. This is gonna be so cute. I think so. It's almost hot. There we go. And if you've never done this, it's simple. I just work from the middle out and make sure that you do the edges. I have parchment paper that I'm doing on top, just so I'm not directly on the print. I printed I printed the image on rice paper. Whew, that was a mouthful. And using the heat like this, it just reactivates the Mod Podge. You get a good adhesion. I always feel like I have to go longer than you really do. I don't know why. And then I just check to make sure that nothing is lifting and it's all adhered good. So I'm going to shut that off and put it back there. And then I'm going to take my little sander. I've got strips of fabric everywhere. Oh, you're in Kirtland. I'm near the Youngstown area. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take my little Gator mini sander. I have the kind of a rough grit on it. I don't know which one, but it's pretty rough. This doesn't say, but it's a real coarse one. And we're just gonna do this, just like you've probably seen many, many, many crafters do. But I am going to sand it just a little bit because I want to tatter the edges some. So I'll go over it with my sander, the top part of it. And I just do in the downward motion. That's going to give less friction rather than going up and down. I think this print is so pretty. So does anybody have any snow? We got a dusting yesterday, but it wasn't much. Like nothing to speak of. And it was all gone this morning. It was literally just like a little dusting. Everything was white, but you can see the green popping through. You know what I mean? And there we go. Look how pretty. Look how beautiful that is. I love that print. I've never heard of Kirtland either. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Thank you so much. And then I'm going to, you guys might think I'm a little cuckoo, but I am. I have this Cricut tool, and I'm just going to press through where the hole is. And then once I like get it all poked, I can sand a little bit. We're gonna put a fabric hang on, like a fabric tie on here. I don't even know if I'm making any kind of sense, but yeah, that's what we're doing. We're covering all that up with a rusty washer. I could have made the hole prior to, but with my luck, I wouldn't have got it on right. So I decided not to chance it. You guys, I know I said this the other day when I used this rice paper, but I just love the fibers in it, how it just looks, I said fuzzy. And I got quite the chuckle from people. But it is, it's fuzzy. Look at it all just blowing around. Can you see it blowing around on my table? I love it. I know you are, Sarah. I know you are. But you're like, you get snow a lot where you live. I said we bought a snowblower that, you know, this year, and we haven't even had to use it. Of course, you know how men are with their toys. They're like us with our crafts. I think he's a little disappointed that he hasn't gotten to use it yet, but it's okay. Okay, we got 20 minutes. So let's get to getting. I'm going to take this DIY. Actually, what I'm going to do first, because I'm obsessed, is I'm new to the IOD things, you guys. For my regular followers that don't know, I'm obsessed. I got this one called Vintage Textures, and this stamp right here is going to give a crackled effect. I don't want that. I keep grabbing my wax. I'm using Ranger Black Permanent ink, and I'm just going to do this on parts of it. I'm not going over the entire thing. I know, these little vacuums are the best. They work so well. I think my husband's in the shower. Maybe we will go have dinner. Have dinner and a couple drinks and come home and chill. Doesn't that sound perfect? Hi, Barb. How are you, my friend? I'm working with the IOD stamp again because you know I'm obsessed. I love the crackle with the Elmer's glue and the decoupage mediums too, but this is new to me, so I'm like uber obsessed. Is that a word? I'm old. I don't know these cool terms that these kids use nowadays. Sometimes my daughter will look at me and just go, Mom, stop. You're in East Liverpool? I know where East Liverpool is. You're from Conneaut. That's not far. Who's from East Liverpool? Kelly, okay. Oh, got quite a few Ohio people here. And then I'm going to put this one up here. And then we're going to dirty it up. Watching in Texas. I feel like Everyone is from Texas, you guys. Okay, that's all. I can sit here and do this until it's completely covered. So that's it. That's all we're doing. I'm going to take my DIY Dark and Decrepit. We're going to go over it just a little bit. Actually, I kind of want to focus on the edges. I don't think I'm going to go over the whole thing. She said she wanted dirty, but I'm going to have to see it afterwards. I kind of just want to focus on the edges of it and the corners, and then I'll wipe it off. And I'm just taking a wet wipe that I've been using, and I'm just kind of I like when there's like tears or something that's going to give it a little bit of texture. I like to go over that. Just to give it a little bit of depth. A little more vintage-y. Do we have a lot of vintage lovers on here? Throw me some hearts if you love... You're from Dayton, Melissa? If you love vintage. Not everybody does. I mean, there's so many different styles out there. I love the vintage, old. I see a bunch of hearts. We got some vintage lovers in the house. Oh, yeah. Oh boy, I'll say we do. Hi, Roxanne. How are you, my friend? Okay, now I'm going to go around the hole where we're going to put the washer. I'm going to smear that a little bit. Welcome, Sandra. Why paint when it gets covered with paper? Because I wanted the edges and everything because they're going to show. Do you know what I mean? And I wanted the chippy look, and I wanted it to have the whole entire thing to have the brown and the white so that this isn't dark. It was just what I chose to do. You guys wouldn't have to. I tend to keep things uniform. I don't know. Sometimes, not always. But you certainly wouldn't have to. I just don't like working with the natural wood when I'm doing a project unless I want that look. Does that make sense? And then you could also, let me see how this would work. Let me see if I can get a little bit on here. I'm going to dab it off. Go over just ever so lightly. Just in some spots. The paper's already a little, you know, it's vintagey looking. Okay. And I don't need to do much on this because it's all chipped on the side. So I'm going to leave that alone for right now. But this is what we have this far. Yes. But you did so much on top with wax and scraping. Okay, so now let's move this out of the way. Oh, thank you, Regina. I appreciate that. Now we're going to make a bow, you guys. I'm going to take my Bow-Dabra. I'm pretty sure that all of you know what that is. Put my string in it. Thank you. And I have my stockpile of, I get messages constantly asking me about what I use for my baked ribbon or my baked fabric. This is a flour sack towel. You can get them anywhere. Walmart, Amazon, Dollar Tree. And I just tear it into strips, dip it in Tracy Campbell's coffee. I'm glad Karen loves this. Coffee Grunge. I wring it out and then I just put it on a baking sheet and I bake it. And this is not going to be a huge bow. In fact, I want this, I don't know if I can tear this or not. No, I won't even try. I want this to be somewhat smaller, thick, but not big around, if that makes sense. Gotta make sure my hot glue gun was on. Don't need to forget that. Yeah, I think she means because of I did do the chip on top, the candle on top. But in my defense, I forgot that I was going to be covering it. Because I normally don't put a whole sheet on. I usually feather edges and I show some of the wood. Do you know what I mean? So that was just an error. I'm not used to doing that because I usually don't. So I created more work for myself, but it's okay. It is okay. Let's see if I can go through one more time. Yes, I can. And then we'll start over here. Go down that way. Actually, I want to do one more. I think I'm going to do one more black. Oh, no. I know you're not being critical. I typically don't ever use a whole sheet. But today I did, and I'm just used to, you know, always doing something to it. So that was my mistake. I just did more work for myself. Okay, so then I'm just gonna tighten this up and get that out of the way, and then we're gonna smash and tighten. Smash and tighten. That's what I thought too. And when she said it, that when she wanted it ordered, her decor, she's very similar to me. She likes the Black and Tan homespun. So I thought, well, that's perfect because I have it, I love it, and it's already coffee grunged and it smells amazing. I just got a big whiff of it. Okay, and then after that, we're just gonna fluff our bow. I almost said bowl. Do you guys use a Bodabra? It's like the best thing since sliced bread, I'm telling you. And I don't think I'm gonna cut anything off. We'll see what it looks like when it's laid. We're gonna put that there, but right now I have this piece of muslin that is just coffee stained, not coffee grunged. And this is what we're gonna stamp on, okay? We are going to take our ink and our stamp. These are called Child's Play. They're from Hobby Lobby. Welcome, Southern Smiles Crafts. I'm glad you're here. And we're going to put Be Humble because I think we need to be more humble. I was going to do Be Grateful, but I thought, actually, I think it was Lisette that said Be Humble. I was going to use my IOD stamps, but I opted for these because I do love these stamps. And I'll say it again, I've said it a million times, I'm not a straight stamper. I don't try to be. I like it to be wonky. I like it to look imperfect. So if you're OCD, you might want to look away. I mean, it's not, they're all in the general area, but okay, and then I'm going to snip it and rip it. Snip it and rip it. Yes, I think so too. And it makes it look older, in my opinion. I don't even know if that makes sense, but in my mind, it does. So we just have Be Humble. And I'm going to take another piece of Coffee Grunge Black and Tan, and we're going to put that down across the bottom. I just want a little bit peeking through. So I want to rip that, and then we're going to go right here. Thanks, Lisette. I'm going to put this down in the right-hand corner, opposite of my bow. And there's no bees or anything down there to cover up. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And I like when the edges stick up a little bit, like they're not completely smashed down. You know what I mean? So I don't put the glue all the way through the middle because I like it to stick up a little bit. And for this, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac just on the corners because I don't want the hot glue to come through. I forget who I saw using this. I think Jennifer from Home Sweet Create. And then I bought it and I love it. It's not only for fabric either, it's for a lot of things. There we go. Close that so it doesn't dry up. And then we have to put our rusty washer on. And I did rust that myself. That was a shiny new one. And I'm going to put half of the Titebond and half of hot glue just for immediate hold. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you? Hi, Charlene. Hi, Shelly. Oh, my goodness. I missed a lot of people. Susan, Diana. Hi, Mama Bev. Thanks, Carol. Everything House and Home. Hello. Hi, Cheryl. My goodness. I missed a lot of you. Okay, draw my name. I can do that right now. Okay, so I have my iPad right here. Okay, and I'm just going to scroll. Wait, no. Scroll. Amy Chernick Warner. That is my name. Stay at the end of this event. They are going to pick a name out of all the names the creators gave them. And somebody is going to win a beautiful, beautiful gift. If you're in the group, you saw what it is. So stick around. You have to be there for the drawing, I'm pretty sure, right, Canary? And I'm just looking for a black button. We're going to put that in the center of our bow. How many seconds do I have, you guys? I got 1 minute. And then I have this we're going to hang it with. And that's that, folks. Stick around for the next presenter. If you're watching in the group, all you got to do is refresh your screen. Here's our finished project. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for sharing and being here with me. And thank you guys for inviting me to be in your event. Okay, you guys, it is 4 o'clock. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.